majority of millennials, unfortunately, now are, at least in the polls, show to be pro-gay marriage or pro-abortion. I mean, definitely there's the pro-life ones, but more on the liberal side of social values, or whatever you want to call them. But at any rate, I just heard a rumor going around that there's some pressure within the Republican Party, among some in the Republican Party that are trying to, because the millennials are such a large crowd, moving away from our pro-life traditional marriage platform in order to get those votes of the millennials. So my question is that true? And if it is, to some degree, what can we do to prevent our party from switching to that in that level?
That for me?
Yeah. Go for it.
I think I'm a former state party chairman. There's always tension within the party. It's normal. It's totally normal. And it doesn't have to be, it can be libertarians or millennials, or it doesn't really matter. It's just something to write about and talk about. We just passed the most pro-life, pro-family, pro-conservative values platform ever in all political history. It's better than it was in 2012, and at that point it was very, very good. So you're always going to see those discussions. When those issues came up, they were defeated 90-10 every single time. I mean, every single time. And so the party is committed to the conservative ideals. Conservatism matters. Sometimes we don't have candidates like a Darryl Glenn who can articulate those, and so the media kind of hijacks it and ambushes them and makes them look bad kind of thing. But honestly, the party's very conservative. The 168 members of the RNC, they fit right well in here. The chairman, the committeemen, the committee women from the 50 states, DC, and from the 5 territories, they're very conservative. So they've stood up for conservative ideals. You're always going to see that kind of discussion going on, but no.
Well, and I like to piggyback as your Republican nominee. I was not given talking points that you need to use this from a messaging standpoint to reach millennials. So rest assured that while there is tension, they're not putting pressure on us to shape your message. We are basically encouraged to do what brought you here. And I'm going to stand up for those principles. But the key thing is how you actually present your position. Because if you present your position in a way that's off-putting, that's going to have more of an impact on millennials than recognizing there might be areas where we disagree. I can still treat you with respect, but then let's start working on those other areas that we're really going to have to face. The economy, jobs, those types of things are important.